Right, this is Eric. What is up, YouTube world? Eric with Expiring Music Writer, and tonight I'm drinking some Jack and Coke out of my Aunt Doris's. Oh, sorry, it's not even in the frame. I'm an idiot. Anyways, Aunt Doris's Arkansas glasses she had, and they were handed down to me. But anyways, a little Jack and Coke. That's my favorite whiskey. Some good stuff. Try her again. Okay, maybe this time I'll hold. Come on. It keeps falling. Okay. Anyways, so sorry, I got a puppy, and yeah. Anyways, so please subscribe to Expiring Music Writer. Comment, like, share, suggest stuff, like albums I need y'all want me to upload or not upload. Sorry, let's drink another cup of whiskey, Eric. But songs y'all want reviewed, I do singles, EPs, and albums. I talk about artists, a little bit of everything. Screw up like a while ago. But anyways, this episode or video is gonna be a show review from a local band where I live. They're called Mama Tryde, MAMATY, sorry, TRYDE. Great band, great cover band. They cover pop, country, older country, rock, pop. I think I just said that. You know, they don't do a lot of country, but they do some. They do mashups. I think it's a five-piece band, but the night I saw them, it was at a venue called Crosswoods in Clarksville, Arkansas, and I was mad, not at the venue or anything, but my phone, for some reason, I can't get GPS to work on it, so I do it the old-fashioned way, and I've been to Clarksville like twice, and had to look for signs and ask people this and that, and I passed the venue, went like 2 miles down the road. Yeah, anyways, but I haven't ate there. They've got great food from what I've heard. I just went there to listen to music that night. But that night, Lindsey Watson and Jim Stingle were playing. They did 3 sets that night. This was on February 11th. So it's been about a week or two, maybe a couple of weeks actually. But anyways, like I said, they did. It depends on the band and what they do. Some do exactly 10 songs a set. Some do 45 minutes a set. Some do an hour. I don't know if it's the bars or if it's just the what they prefer. I'm not for sure. But it was, like I said, acoustic duo. I'm gonna retouch that when I upload this. But they did that night. They don't do a lot of originals. I don't think they did any originals that night, if I can remember. But they did a song called "Get Down to Arkansas." Now that might have been a original. I'm not for sure. It mentions the hogs and just living in the natural state. And then they did another song, and after that they did "I Feel Lucky," which was recorded, I think, in the mid '90s by. It was recorded by Mary Chapin Carpenter. That was a popular song back in the day. And like I said, they threw me for a loop because some bands I know kind of what they're gonna play or the genres, but Mama Tryde did a little bit of everything. I mean, did punk rock or, alternative rock to classic rock to new country to old country to pop to, anyways, my cat and dog are arguing with each other. Anyways, and then they went a whole other direction. They did Sanitaria by Sublime. Afterwards, they did Take Your Mama, which is a song I've never heard by Scissor Sisters. After that, an audience members, I think, asked if they could do like a Disney song or The Lion Sleeps Tonight, which was a Disney song, in The Lion King. They didn't do the whole song, they just did a little bit of it. Afterwards, they did Give Me One More Chance by Tracy Chapman. And then they did two Southern rock songs, Keep Your Hands to Yourself, which is a song that I hear all the time by different cover bands. Then Give Me Three Steps, Skinner. I mean, usually it's Sweet Home Alabama, but they did Give Me Three Steps. After the double dose of Southern rock, they did I'm Yours by Jason Mraz, which I'm not that familiar on Jason Mraz. So I had to ask the girl that actually suggested it, or requested it, because, like I said, they did some stuff I didn't know nothing about. Afterwards, they did Hurt So Good, John Mellencamp, and they did Maria Laveau, but that might not sound familiar, but I'm sure a lot of country artists have heard it, or a lot of country fans. It was recorded by Bobby Bear, Louisiana Voodoo Woman. I think a lot of them was what they call that song. I've heard it many times in bars. Afterwards, they did some Duran Duran, then ended with Folsom Prison Blues. The Man in Black, Johnny Cash, Arkansas native. So, like I said, they did 14 songs that night, or not, sorry, not that set. They did 3 altogether. Some do 4, some do 3. There's one guy I know named Rocky Jones, and he hardly ever takes a break. He pretty much plays for the time he's up there. I mean, very rarely does he take a break. He's one of the best local entertainers I've ever seen. So check Rocky John Jones out if you can. He's got a YouTube channel. You can check out his stuff on, I think, iTunes and Spotify. They took a break, and then Lindsay sang Here for the Party, Gretchen Wilson. She played acoustic guitar and tambourine, and they both sang. Jim Single sang and played acoustic guitar. He's an amazing guitarist. If you're ever in the Clarksville, Arkansas area, or that around in the, I guess you call it River Valley, check them out. They are great. And then they did a Hicktown, and Luke Bryan's, not Luke Bryan, Luke Combs's Beer Never Broke My Heart mashup. That was pretty cool. Afterwards, they did Come Together, which was originally recorded by the Beatles. I have no clue what the song's about, but I love it. I mean, I've never really studied to see what the song's really about, but I know Aerosmith recorded it on their Greatest Hits album. So, anyways, but they did a great cover of that. And then they did Shine, A Cleft of Soul, Heaven Let Your Light Shine Down. I talk a lot with my hands. And then Jimmy sang All the Small Things, Blink 182. And then Lindsay sang In the Backseat. I think that's what it's called. I'm going to have to look that up. I cannot remember who did it. Then they did some Prince, Some Kind of Wonderful, and then they ended with Leonard Skinner. This was pretty cool. They did Leonard Skinner, the chord progression but to Queen's Fat Bottom Girls. It was really awesome. If you check out Mama Tryde at Crosswoods, Expiring Music Writer, I think I've actually got that. I don't know if I got that one recorded or not. I have to go back and look. But I know there's three videos I did of that night. Like I said, they took another break. Then afterwards, they did it with Wagon Wheel, which the last I did research on it, I think Bob Dylan originally wrote it. I don't know who actually recorded it first, because the song's been covered many times. Oh Crow Medicine Show made it big, or did it the big cover first. And then a few years ago, Darius Rucker, former lead singer of, well, he's still the lead singer of Hootie and the Blowfish, did it. And then it got to the point where it was so much on the radio, it just became a nuisance to me. No offense to Darius or anybody, it's just after a while hearing a certain song, you just get tired of it. And way before Darius did it, I heard that from many different bands in bars, I mean, don't get me wrong, Darius made it, I think, really, really famous, but I just got sick of the song, sorry. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Anyways, afterwards, they did two more songs. Lindsay did. They were kind of adult content songs. Then they did. She did "Don't Think Twice" by Bob Dylan. And then someone suggested Chattahoochee, and he played a little bit of that lick, and then played "Squeeze Box" by The Who, which I thought was pretty cool. And then Lindsay went into singing "Gunpowder and Lead" by Miranda Lambert. I'd love to write a song with her. I'm an aspiring songwriter. And then she did a little bit of Wipeout. And then afterwards, she did "Me and Bobby McGee," which someone requested. She used to do that in some other band she was with. And they ended with, "Walk This Way," by Aerosmith. And I have never seen it done in a jazzy style. It was slowed down, but it was awesome. So "Walk This Way," which Aerosmith came out with, and it was on Toys in the Attic. And then years later, when Run DMC and them collaborated together, trying to bring the hip hop and the whites and blacks together, So, so take whatever you want from it. I mean, I like both bands. Like I said, that's the night, and then I ended up talking to them a little bit afterwards. So that was that night at Crossroads. Very good, friendly people at Crossroads. Like I said, I haven't tried the food. I'd love to. I just didn't have any money. So but that's it for this one. And check out my other ones. And please subscribe to Expiring Music Writer. Thank y'all.